We live in a world that praises hustle, where 19-year-olds are expected to own businesses, and if you're not making it by 22, you're already behind. But what if I told you that chasing success too early could actually ruin your potential? That the rush to get ahead might just be holding you back? Today, we're diving into a truth no one wants to say out loud: the real cost of chasing success too early. And if you're in your 20s, you can't afford to miss this. Let's talk about why we're so addicted to early success. Social media floods our feeds with young millionaires, teenage CEOs, and influencers buying their first homes at 21. It creates a false timeline, one where if you're not successful by a certain age, you're a failure. But what you're really seeing is a filtered version of reality. We don't see the whole picture, just the highlights. The result? A constant comparison trap. You start to question yourself: am I behind? What am I doing wrong? And this mindset creates a toxic urgency, a fear that you're wasting time if you're not constantly achieving something visible. But success isn't a race, and when we treat it like one, we pay a price. Let's look at the psychological toll this mindset creates. People in their early 20s are experiencing burnout, anxiety, and existential dread, not because they've done too much, but because they feel like they haven't done enough. There's a constant feeling of being inadequate, even when you're working hard. You might feel stuck, questioning your worth, chasing every opportunity, not because you love it, but because you're afraid of missing out. That's not ambition, that's fear dressed as hustle. Scientific studies have shown that young, high achievers experience disproportionately high levels of anxiety and burnout. Why? Because their minds and emotions haven't caught up with the pace of their ambitions. They're sprinting toward goals they haven't even had time to understand. Fast success can be just as destructive as failure, especially when your identity is tied to your output. Let's talk about what you lose when you rush. When you're constantly trying to achieve more, you skip the most important parts of your personal growth: friendships, hobbies, creativity, and self-discovery. You're so focused on being ahead that you miss what it means to just be present. You don't give yourself the space to experiment, to mess up, to explore different paths. That space is critical. It's where real wisdom comes from. A lot of people who succeed early realize they did it for the wrong reasons. They chose careers they didn't love, burned out too fast, or ended up feeling lost in their late 20s or 30s. They didn't build a life, they built a performance. Success without meaning is just stress in disguise. So what does real success actually look like? It looks like alignment, not just speed. It looks like waking up fulfilled, not just waking up rich. It looks like growing into your purpose at your own pace, not someone else's timeline. Some of the most successful people in the world started late. Oprah got her first big break at 32. Vera Wang didn't design her first dress until she was 40. Colonel Sanders franchised KFC in his 60s. These people didn't rush, they built slowly with intention. They focused on becoming the right person, not just getting the right job. The truth is, direction matters more than speed. You can be going fast, but if you're going the wrong way, you'll only end up lost. Now, here's how you avoid the trap. Start by setting goals that matter to you. Not your friends, not your family, not your Instagram followers. You. Ask yourself, is this goal something I genuinely want, or is it something that just looks good? Focus on building skills, not just chasing titles. Skills compound over time. Titles fade. Don't tie your identity to your income. Money is important, but it's not who you are. Your value isn't based on your paycheck or your productivity. Give yourself permission to grow slow, to make mistakes, to change your mind. You are not supposed to have everything figured out right now. If success wasn't urgent, what would you do differently? Here's the truth. You're not behind. You're just building. Rushing success might impress people for a moment, but it can cost you peace, passion, and purpose for a lifetime. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by pressure, take a deep breath and remind yourself, slow success is still success. If this message hit home, don't scroll away. Go check out the other videos on this channel, especially the one about overcoming burnout in your 20s. And if you're serious about building a life you love, not just a highlight reel, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the Life After 18 family. Your future self will thank you.